There is no denying that Slovenia's success at the FIBA World Cup rests hugely on Luka Doncic's shoulders. The Dallas Mavericks star has filled the box score with fantastic displays before the tournament, and fans can expect Luka's magic to continue in the World Cup. Obviously, Doncic has been either one of the most important or the most important piece for Slovenia since helping his country to a huge upset when they were crowned European champions back in 2017. But this summer at the World Cup, Luka will be more important than ever for Slovenia. Slovenia's chances at the World Cup got a huge setback in an exhibition game against Greece. The newly crowned NBA champion Vlatko Cancar completed a powerful dunk but landed awkwardly on his left leg. It turned out that the Denver Nuggets forward tore the ACL in his left knee. For Slovenia, the injury is a bigger blow than it would have been because now they are without their two main power forwards. Edo Muric tore his ACL in the last game of the club season a couple of months back. Cancar had a career year with the Nuggets, and although his numbers were far from impressive, he's been one of Slovenia's most important players in the last two major tournaments, when Slovenia finished fourth in the Tokyo Olympics and got knocked out in last year's European Championships in the quarterfinal. Cancar is the one who would have likely been Luka's most important lieutenant at the World Cup. Without the 6'8" forward, Luka will have even more responsibility on offense, especially at shooting the ball. In Cancar, Slovenia was left without a player who gave the game width and diversity as well as important offensive energy. The forward was able to fight under the basket while also pulling his defender out of the paint, consequently stretching the defense and shooting threes. Slovenia's injury problems might call in some small ball fives, but these are only suitable against certain opponents and for some stretches, not the whole 40 minutes of FIBA basketball. Without Cancar, Doncic could see more playing time on the wing as due to injuries there is a major need for greater impact on the wing. And let's not forget that Luka is a 6'7" guy, has a strong frame and seems in good or even very good physical shape. And it's not just the injury to Cancar that puts the ball more into Luka's hands. Guard Klemen Prepelic, who averaged 15.5 points in the Olympics, had one of the worst seasons of his career last season with Valencia. The same goes for Jaka Blažić, who has always been a very important part for Slovenia. Luka doesn't just influence Slovenia when he's on the court. At the moment, Slovenia is deciding whether to use Jordan Morgan or Mike Toby as their naturalized player for the World Cup, and head coach Sekulic confirmed that Luka's opinion will be very important on that matter. Or as Sekulic put it, it will be very important who is the one who stands by him more when it is most difficult for Doncic and when he needs help the most. Slovenia used to have NBA-level centers in Rašo Nestorović and Primož Brezek, but nowadays it is practically impossible to imagine a Slovenia without a naturalized center. Toby played a pivotal role in Slovenia's journey in the 2021 Olympics, where they narrowly missed the final, falling to France 90-89 in the semis. Averaging an impressive 13.7 points and 10.5 rebounds, Toby showcased his prowess on the global stage. His remarkable field goal percentage of 61.4 and a commendable 38.5% from beyond the arc made him an indomitable force for Slovenia. On the other hand, the former Michigan Wolverine, Jordan Morgan, stands at 6'8" and adds a unique dimension to Slovenia's frontcourt. His is much more athletic, although he does not possess a three-point shot. Nevertheless, Morgan's versatility extends beyond the paint as he can knock down mid-range jumpers in pick-and-roll situations. What sets Morgan apart from Toby is his ability to face defenders head-on while handling the ball. Toby relies heavily on his teammates to create opportunities, but his exceptional positioning compensates for it. Defensively, neither Morgan nor Toby are considered world beaters, but with the right strategy, they can effectively disrupt opponents' plans. Ideally, Slovenia would love to have both Morgan and Toby supporting Doncic, as their styles complement one another. However, looking at this summer's exhibition games, head coach Alexander Sekulic should favor Toby as he is a far better fit with Doncic. Yet it's true that Toby too comes off a bad season. The center played for Barcelona and had his worst EuroLeague season by far, if we're talking statistically. At least there was a bright spot. Toby shot well beyond the arc. Opposing centers will have to shadow Toby closely, or else he'll make them pay with three-point shots. Drawing out the opposition center will undoubtedly make life easier for Doncic, opening up the paint. And when the defense collapses on the NBA star, he can pass it out and hope that his friends will make it rain. It's quite clear that Doncic will give us some amazing performances in the World Cup, but basketball is not an individual sport. Luka Doncic is not Usain Bolt. Everyone needs the power of a team in order to achieve the results they are looking for. There is one good thing for Slovenia in the World Cup. They were drawn into Group F together with Cape Verde, Georgia, and Venezuela and should easily reach the second round. But going further than that won't be easy, as they are probably going to face Germany and Australia to reach the quarterfinal. While it would be foolish to say that Slovenia won't compete for a medal in the World Cup because Luka is just so good, it's also clear that the challenge will be greater than ever before. A medal with this team would raise Luka's legacy to even greater heights.